The Eyes in the Dark. Three close friends, Alex, Ben, and Clara, were explorers of abandoned places. Hearing rumors about a mysterious tunnel beneath the city, they decided to venture in to investigate. That night, armed with a flashlight and a handheld camera, they began their journey down the tunnel, unaware of the horrors that awaited them. Watch the video to feel it. As they entered the tunnel, darkness enveloped them, with only the faint light of the flashlight illuminating the rough path. A sense of unease began to creep into their minds. When they reached the end of a passage, they suddenly spotted two small glowing dots, like the eyes of some creature staring at them from the darkness. They stood still, tense and frightened. Horrifying face. There are stories that should never be told again, yet somehow they still find their way onto the internet, spreading like a mysterious warning. The following video is said to have taken place in an abandoned hospital, once the largest treatment center in the area, which was closed after a horrific accident many years ago, and someone captured something terrifying. The video shows a man's face. His face is pale, as if drained of all blood, his eyes sunken and hollow like dark pits. His mouth is wide open, as if trying to overcome something, but no sound comes out. He stares directly at the camera, those soulless eyes unblinking, as if wanting to say something, but held back by an invisible force.
The horrifying face in the basement. Now, on to the next story. A man named Alex had recently moved into an old house where he lived alone. That night, he heard strange noises coming from the basement. Curious but cautious, he decided to check it out. What he found down there was something truly terrifying. At first, everything seemed normal, but as Alex reached the far end of the basement, where time had eroded the walls,
Hello?
he felt something watching him.
It's cold in here. What was that? Hello?
From a small crack in the wall, a pale face slowly emerged. Its skin was ghostly white, eerily smooth, and lifeless. But the most horrifying thing of all were its deep, empty eyes. The shadow, outside the window. A young woman named Ashley lived alone in an apartment in California. One evening in October, around 8 p.m., she noticed a strange shadow moving across her neighbor's window. Thinking it was a burglar, Ashley grabbed a flashlight and shined it toward the figure to warn the homeowner and scare the intruder away. But every time the light hit the shadow, it vanished, almost as if it had never been there. She tried several times, and the same thing kept happening. The shadow would appear when the light was off and disappear when the light was on. A deep sense of unease crept over Ashley, as if someone was watching her. She decided to record the incident with her phone. To her shock, the video captured the shadow appearing and vanishing in an eerie, inexplicable manner. Feeling terrified, Ashley chose not to investigate further. Instead, she locked her doors tightly. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't explain what had just happened. The mystery of the dark web. Monstersome videos were never meant to be seen. Yet, somehow, they surface on the internet, spreading like a chilling warning. This particular footage was allegedly discovered on the dark web, uploaded by an anonymous user. Those who have seen it claim they can never forget what they witnessed. The video reveals a creature unlike anything known to mankind. It is gaunt, with pale, almost translucent skin stretched thin over its skeletal frame, as if it had been starving for an eternity. Some have dubbed it the monster from the darkness, but the truth about it remains a terrifying mystery. Is it a real entity, or just something dragged straight from the depths of a nightmare?